A lot of us wonder how others perceive our bodies, and we're constantly comparing ourselves and our body types. Today we're asking 100 women to decide which person here has the best body. Every single person here submitted a full body photo for our online community to rank.
Y'all think women are mean or nice to each other? Women be like, you look so beautiful, girl. You go, girl. Yes, slay. I don't know who body they gonna like. Is it gonna be an empowerment move or is it gonna be a realistic move? I don't know.
Only one woman was voted best body.
Well,
I have worked for my body, but however, I will not deny the fact that genetics are heavily involved. Also, when it comes to the society ranking us, I've had a lot of comments saying that people would buy my body or people do buy my body. So when it comes to that specific thing, I felt very confident.
Like, I don't know that I necessarily feel so confident, like, oh, I have the best body, but I do know, like, objectively, do I get attention? Like, I know I do, so there's, like, a certain, like, objective to, like,
What is happening here? She just started yapping and they just started listening? How they break off into groups? Hi, everyone, I have a great body. That's what people be telling me. But it's not like how did this just come about and they all listening like she a teacher?
I don't know.
I'm Jennifer.
Can you look at me, just the camera that's right next to me?
Where, what? This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Jennifer. I was pretty much the oldest one here. I felt really out of place. Not
why y'all do that?
Insecure, but just the first feeling was just, I don't belong here.
So when I was younger, I had like no curves. I was like super skinny. People call me anorexic or bulimic.
Oh!
That's like not good in like the Black community, right? You want to be like thick, right? You want to be curvy. You want something people grab on. But like,
what community is we basing this off of? Because there's a lot of black girls here. Are we basing the best body off of what a black demographic will like? Or because black people are a minority. You gotta go by the white demographic. They would make up more of the control group. Am I right or am I wrong here? I'm confused.
as I've gotten older, I have gotten curvier. It's wrong. It is.
Did she eliminate herself?
Sophie, I saw that you just left. Do you want to kind of explain why or share anything about that?
I've had a very tumultuous relationship with my body. I thought I could do this category, but the moment before we started filming, like I started shaking and I realized I was just like, I don't really know what I look like to other people. And the idea of like talking.
Well, let them figure it out. This is what we're here to discuss. You ain't give them a chance.
About that was like a little anxiety inducing. So that's why I was just kind of like, I'll be the first one out. Like I just kind of wanted to sit this one out.
Although it's very tempting to want to give in to this and open this envelope because that's something I'm so used to do is comparing myself to others, I am going to make the active decision to not look at it because I don't think it'll do me any good today.
Let's go.
I'm not going to open this.
Let's go, man. Woo. Life hard being a girl because they be like self-conscious and shaky about this time. Me, somebody be like, Reese, you got the worst body in the world. It is what it is. Fuck it.
Sam, I saw that you just left. Can you tell us why you did?
Yeah, so I don't necessarily feel like I fit into the standard.
I hate the gauge earrings. I heard from, I don't know where I heard this, but I heard they smell because the dead skin within the ear hole. I don't know. I heard that these smell. So every time I see them, I hate them.
Of beauty that people might perceive is like attractive. When I look around this room, I see all of like the beautiful attributes of every single like woman that is here. When I was growing up, I had very poor self-image, and in high school, I actually like used to keep a mental list of people around me, of their attractiveness and how I rated on that scale, and I always rated myself super low, and I noted that it was extremely detrimental to my like physical and mental health, and I felt like I've gotten really good about if something starts to trigger you, you need to walk away. So
makes sense.
I felt inclined to step back so that I could let everyone else have, you know, the stage to you know, rank themselves.
Okay.
My modeling agency, like, first, like, they my like curves. I have curves, so I have to be a curve model. I have to be more.
Okay, so she's a model, so she feels more comfortable in this dynamic. Uh-oh. What does that mean on a ranking scale? Does she not eliminate herself because she think that because she in the modeling, now her body is what the image should be? Oh, wow, this is getting
Some
crazy.
agencies want me.
Jennifer, can you tell us about your thoughts of your body image through divorce, if you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I'm an open book. So it's not just the divorce, it's more just having to be an acceptance.
Why she asks how you think of your body after being divorced? What does her body gotta be after being divorced?
As you get older, because it's not, I was talking to the girls, it's not just like how big you are. It's like I look in the mirror and I'm like, holy there's wrinkles there, or like my arms, and it's just like, and how men perceive me. And so it's more like that. And my ex had said to me at one point, it doesn't matter what you look like anymore at your age.
And that's crazy.
Wow. And I don't know if he meant it like good, but there was too many other things that just still,
No, he probably did.
Y'all calling me weirdo. She literally just said it's not about the divorce of her weight. She literally just contradicted the question, and y'all are you not listening to her words? She literally just said it's not about the divorce. Her body is not about her divorce. Did y'all not just listen to her? Y'all calling me a weirdo. You're not listening to her.
Yeah, men get praised for aging, and women, their value goes down.
Yes. I read people really well, and so I'm like, it was just this constant mirror, or like going in the store now, single, and when I was younger, men actually looked at me. Now I'm invisible. I didn't realize how much I used to get hit on, or I used to get looked at, or just, attention and almost that validation. And it just has like altogether stopped, and like I'm putting myself out there and which is great, but it's just, or even the last 2 years, because I've gained weight with menopause, and when I see people who haven't seen me, they're used to my old body, and the look of disappointment or the look of surprise when I see people is just, it doesn't feel good, And so for the body image thing too, I wasn't just thinking like most people were about weight. I was thinking about wrinkles. I was thinking about this bad haircut I just accidentally got. I was thinking about—
No, that cut not even bad. It works. I didn't even notice her hair. It worked.
That. And then if it's being judged by society, I was like, I'm out first, just because I haven't had a lot of confidence in that realm.
Welcome to round 2. In this round, we're asking you to leave if you believe your body is in the bottom 50. So that means 40 people need to leave.
I feel like I have been blessed genetically, but at the end of the day, when I went to college and I gained 40 pounds, I was the one that had to bring it back, And I feel sometimes guilty for like expressing this in a way.
Is this yapping?
Hurt very deeply because I thought I was putting out content that people would aspire to be, and then all I got was men just being like so dirty, and it's like I didn't expect that.
That's chat, y'all freaky. She trying to post wholesome content about a certain substance, and then y'all in the comments, ooh, I want to bite your neck off. Y'all freaky.
I'm trying to be more intentional with my content, but it just sucks. It just sucks. It just sucks.
I think I've grown so much more confident in how I look at my body now, which is why I was able to be confident in the fact that I'm at least top 10. I've struggled.
Look at this freaky chat. She could get it. Stop looking at these girls in that way. They're trying to already feel hurtful about eliminating themselves because of their body. This is a tough video.
Not everybody cares about.
Come on, chat. This is not easy footage. And y'all over here mentally sexualizing these young ladies. Focus. Look at this as a dialogue, not like a, ooh, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Lock in.
Barely what society deems as beautiful or has an ideal body type. I don't think that's a reflection of me, though, and how I view myself. So if it were a matter of who's the most confident in their body type, I would have stayed all the way to the end. But it's about how other people perceive us. Yeah. And I just know realistically that there's obviously trolls online, and people in America just have a different viewpoint of plus size women. So I decided to leave pretty early on.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Voters rated her 89. Didn't she leave 89th? 89. Whoa! She was spot on at the location that she left.
I'm not surprised. I think I submitted a bikini photo, so I knew I was showing everything that I have. It's what I expect. It's, society's standards, and I'm not most people's ideal body type, and I think that's fine.
Makes perfect sense.
Oh, Jesus. It's gonna be all these views and I'm crying. My mama gonna get me. I really thought I could have this conversation with y'all.
That makes it harder. They gotta give a speech when they leave. That is very difficult to have to do.
Cause I'm really a confident person to my definition. I go out in the world confident, knowing that I'm a child of God and I love people. But my relationship with my body is tainted. And I'm a dancer, and I express that through movements and somatic exercises that I love to move. But I am a victim of assault, and I have more of a relationship with my soul than I do with my body. So to stand here and y'all are like, girl, my boobs are this and my butt is this, I don't know. I really have no clue. Like, I'm in the mirror, but I'm not really.
Did Jubilee expect this to go in this way? What were they mindset and what dialogue were they looking to open up about? Because this is bringing out a lot of people like insecurities and past traumas. This is bringing up a very sad feeling in a lot of these young ladies on this show. I don't know what their intentions were. Putting 100 girls in a room to talk about their body and if they like it or not on Women's Day is crazy. Not them changing the video title name from Can 100 Women Find a Perfect Body to How Does Body Image Affect These 100 Women? Yeah, I knew it. I knew they were up to no good. I knew they were up to no good. Oh, man. I knew they were up to no good.
Really interflect. So I love y'all.
I can't recall even saying a word in the circle at all. I had a hyper confidence before walking into the room. Like, this is gonna be easy, I can pretend. And I just couldn't get myself to muster out a single word or answer a single question. I walked away because I knew that I didn't have a relationship with my body because I couldn't even pretend that I did.
Okay, well, I'm gonna open it because I think that why not? I'd be wondering forever, right? So what? It's 75.
She got ranked higher than the other lady. She was 89. This lady, they like her more than the other girl.
So I was ranked 75th. So I wasn't in the bottom 10. Okay, well, that's nice.
Who was doing the voting? What demographic was voting this?
Like if I would have highlighted my boobs or like done something like that, or maybe it would have been different, but I really didn't want to do that because I feel like nowadays that's all I get attention for. That's cool because
I gotta get out of here. No way you just said G-Ma could get down. What did you call her G-Ma and then finish the sentence with down? You're disgusting. This is a woman coming off of a divorce, and that's how you view her? We don't even know her age. She could be in her late 50s. She could be in her early 50s. But any of that, why are you talking like that, you freaky frog? That ain't what they here for.
Because I saw the beautiful women here, and they were all young.
She outranking the young women. Who was ranking this? They hated the younger girl. Who got ranked lower than her? They were hating.
There's no doubt about it, but so cool, thank you.
We have 1 minute left and we still need 8 people to leave.
Now you just gonna start throwing people, you gonna give suggestions? I think you should go. What you gonna do now? Now what's the play?
So 8 people.
Nobody wanna go. They think they're in the top 100.
5 more. Whew. Welcome to round 3.
Oh, they gotta sit there and watch? Oh, wow, I thought they got to go home. These girls in the back, some of them were opening up deep, traumas and pain that they're going through. Now they gotta sit there and watch from the sidelines? Are they being consoled, talked to, comforted?
Hey, quick question. Is it easier for you if they have the
What's going on in there? No, they just have to stand back and watch. I wouldn't want to eliminate myself either. I'd rather stand here than stand out there. Let's have some fun.
To leave unless you believe you have one of the top 10 best bodies. So, another 40 people have to leave.
Woo! They barely wanted to leave just then.
Well, you're talking about how you work out, and I see those abs.
Look at her face. She making that kind of. I don't think y'all understand. I work too hard in the gym. I ain't going nowhere. Now that comes with like a side of a cockiness. Cause y'all don't see me in that gym sweating every day. If y'all think I'm leaving, you're out of your damn mind.
I love how petite you are. I just want to put you in my pocket.
Is that a compliment?
Thank you so much.
She wanna put you in her pocket. What is that?
I feel like everyone
Is that how girls make friends?
It's like, well, I'm like thin. I'm like, okay, realistically, in 1,000 strangers voting, they probably want like the curvier girl, I think.
You see that? You see what Jubilee doing? They're giving us the context of what this young lady's saying out of anybody else in the group. Why y'all focusing on this little conversation? Cause y'all trying to make us go against her.
Someone with a small waist, but
skinny, but thick.
I actually want to say that I love that we're all melanated and we're all different shades, and it's all beautiful.
I'm trying to feel better about myself and like
Shades.
Is that racist that all the black girls grouped together? Is that some type of racism? Chad, what does that make y'all think? They found each other.
It's all trying to feel better about myself and like gain strength.
He said hell yeah, and everybody else said no.
Not compare myself.
So how's everyone feeling? Is anyone decided if they're gonna leave this round?
I'm gonna leave. I have decided. And I've decided only because I am still finding that love again that I had for my thick and curvy body. And I think definitely I need to get back to that because that's when I was my happiest. And that's when
Okay guys, it looks like time's running out, so people need to start to leave.
She started kicking people out. Time is running down. Y'all need to start getting out.
All right, everyone.
The final round.
We have made it to the final 10, but I just...
What are they basing this off of for the best body? How do they figure this out?
just want to say that I'm really impressed with everyone's bravery and that you all are so beautiful. So thank you for participating in this. You guys are the 10 that believe you have the best bodies in the entire room, but we do have to narrow it down to just one person. So one by one, let's go around the group and discuss who you would like to nominate to be the one.
I would say that as of right now, I would vote Wasal. I just know that America, they like curvy, they like the slim. You have both of that, so.
I feel like no body type is ever right, but if I was to go off of who people would vote online, I would say Wasal as well.
Thank you.
I think currently what is, trendy is kind of a slim, thick body type. So I would say Sandisiwe.
As an African American woman, it is known to be curvier and it is kind of more on trend these days. So I'm gonna say Sandy.
Yeah, I agree with what everybody's saying. I think I would go with Sandisiwe just because she has the perfect body type. So.
You guys are you guys are gonna make me cry. I don't really know much about American body standards. I didn't grow up in America. What I've learned over time is that American body standards are constantly changing.
Imagine American body standard and they're talking about the one girl that's not even from America in the group. Ain't that out of control? Ain't that out of control?
Whatever's trending, like you guys said, the slim, thick look is the thing, which is also why I think, girl.
I also think that Wasal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She just won by unanimous decision. They had that put her up there. Does she win based off the voting?
All right, you guys have made your choice. It's time to find out if Wasal is the one. If the light turns green, you are the one. And if the light turns red, it means that somebody else in this group is the one. Let's change the light. In 3.
How does that feel if it ain't her? It wasn't her, Chad. It wasn't her. It wasn't her, Chad. The streets is in disarray now. It wasn't her. Now she looking around.
If I look at it, do I have to show it? Okay.
Uh-oh. And then, come on, Chad.
Lucky number 13.
She She wasn't even in the top 10. They were wrong. They said, man, who is this young lady? Y'all out of your mind. She ain't in the top 10. They said, we don't even know who this is. Who is she? Y'all think she number 1? She don't even crack the top 10.
First got here, I looked around and I saw a sea of beautiful women with beautiful bodies. So I'm grateful to be in the top.
People here.
Wait, it was her.
Let's find out who the one really is. So please step forward, Sandi Seaway.
Wow. The non-American.
So Sandi Seaway, you were just named the one. How
It's like she won a prom queen or something.
are you feeling right now? I see that you're kind of emotional.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of people here, I have a weird relationship with my body.
What does that even mean with your body?
I grew up in South Africa, majority, like there's a lot of white people, and I went to a majority white school. I wasn't the standard there, so that impacted the way I looked at myself for a long time. And when I moved to the US, I felt so much love from like Black women in the US. I stopped thinking about my thighs all the time. It used to be such a huge insecurity. I have an Audi, and I used to worry so much about like people being able to see my stomach, where I started realizing some of like the things I didn't like about my body were just irrational. There were things that were beautiful, things that other people
her stomach
was seeking out, and instead of looking down on my body, I should be grateful for what I have. Thank you.
I thought she said she had an Audi. I'm like, yo, now she flexing. I said, how this go about a car? She said I was insecure because I had an Audi. I'm like, what the hell? Why are you insecure about that?
All right, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for being here, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time on The One.
Chat, do y'all agree with she was the one out of the group? Well, I don't think y'all saw the whole 100. They just kind of showing us people here or there. But yeah, well, now what did that do? This feels like a humiliation ritual. I'm gonna have to agree with that because this video added nothing to society. They chose to be there though. Hey man, it is what it is. Nothing like comparing my insecurities in a room full of strangers to make me feel like a strong, independent woman. And you can improve on it. Go to the gym, eat healthy, you will feel better. Esteem comes with achievements. This video is about comparing bodies. I'm pretty sure this decreased the self-esteem of healthy people participating in this video. I think that's what the comment was referring to. It feel like they pretending to reflect on society beauty standards when they really are just showing women's insecurity for views. Gross. Yeah, that video just seemed ungenuine. It seemed weird. That video just seemed in bad taste out of Jubilee, if we being honest, you know? That was a weird way of making them compete.